Tatami 1 next contest, the second round, men under 81 kilo. In blue from Slovenia, Kovic. White representing Azerbaijan, Zelim, TCKAEV.
Tatami 3, the winner, Mikhail Latyshev, representing Republic of Moldova. Tatami 3, next contest, men's under 90 kilo. In blue judo gear, representing Romania, Vlad Visan. In white judo gear, representing Belarus, Yahor Varapayeliu.
Tatami 2, golden score. Tatami 1 winner in white, Judo from Azerbaijan. Next contest on Tatami 1, third round, men under 81 kilo. In blue judogi from Bulgaria, Georgi Gramatikov. In white judogi, Zelim, TCKAEV, Azerbaijan. Tatami 2, golden score.
Tatami 3, winner in white, Maxime Gael Ngaria Kambu, representing France. ისლამი დედამიზე იძლევა მომდევნო შეხვედრა ვაგზელებთ მეკეჩვენეთ ფინალებს 90 კილოგრამის კატეგორიაში ლურჯი ჯუდოგი იოან ლენცი გერმანია თეთრი ჯუდოგი ვადიმ კიმბოვსკი მოლდოვას რესპუბლიკა
Tatami 1 winner in white judo gi, representing Azerbaijan, Zelim Skaev. Tatami 1 next contest, quarter-final, main number 81 kilo. Indoor judo gi, representing Serbia, Vasilije Grujičić. In white judo gi, representing Azerbaijan, Zelim Skaev. Tatami 2 golden score. Tatami one winner of the quarterfinal in white judogi from Azerbaijan, Zelim TCKAEV. TCKAEV in the semi-final. Grujic of Serbia, 81 kg category. ძირფოს ელუშემატკივრებო პირველ ტატამიზე იწყება ნახევარფინალი. ვაჟები 81 კილოგრამოვანი კატეგორია. ლურჯი ჯუდოგი დასპარეზობს მსოფლიოსა და ევროპის პრიზიორი ზელიმ TCKAEV აზერბაიჯანი. თეთრი ჯუდოგი მსოფლიოს სამგზის ჩემპიონი, ევროპის სამგზის ჩემპიონი, ოლიმპიური პრიზიორი, ხალხმოქმედებო და პატრონებო ტატო გრიგალაშვილი. საქართველო. Tatami to the winner of the semi-final in white judogi representing Russian Federation, world champion Timur Arbuzov. World and European champion Arbuzov in the final. Representing Serbia, Simin will compete for the bronze medal in the final block.
Tatami 2, next contest. Rebeshas for under 70 kg. მეორე გამოსა ვისაუბრებაშას ხალები 70 კილო ინდივიდუალური representing Spain I Judo in white representing Croatia Laratsetko.
Tatami 1 golden score, okros kula kalba do nebo, deba do nebo. Referee commission decision on Tatami 1. Saçtan bir ödüyoruz, nefes alıyor. Judo, yes. Agora passou a passar, tá rodando.
First of which is a bronze medal contest in the under 81 kilo category featuring Maciej Kassa of Belgium, who goes up against Zelim of Azerbaijan. It will be Kassa in the white judogi, Skayev in blue.
Kassa, he came through the pool, well expected to do well, and he came here as a former world champion and former European champion, and you can see he's got 4 matches, and on the other side you have Skayev, also got 4 matches, each with a bye in the beginning, first round, but these have not been easy matches, I can tell you this.
The referee in the middle of this one is Roland Poiger of Austria, and as Lincoln was saying, they have not been easy matches. A great category, actually. The whole competition has been stuffed full of tough fights. Very, very quickly, you're into it with a high-quality contest.
And it's such a competitive category with multiple European and world and Grand Prix medalists here. Kase, I'm sure he was looking to remake a reach for the title, but now he has to fight for bronze. Still fighting for a medal. And Skayev, also a very high-ranked competitive player, and he showed some beautiful judo today. Unfortunately for Kase, earlier in the semi-final, or I should say in the quarterfinal, when he fought against the youngster Mihailo Simin, he made a mistake toward the last minute of the match, giving up a yuko, and then he got caught with Vazari at the end. And I have to say, Skayev here, he lost in golden score against, oh wow, Uchimata. Oh, that is Ippon scored right away in 12 seconds. That's what he's dangerous for. You know, we see him doing this all day long. They're gonna probably review the action right now, but I tell you, in his semi-final match against Grigalashvili of Georgia, he managed to even lift Grigalashvili a few times with that Uchimata. So downgraded to Vazari. Wasn't that something, Sheldon?
Well, talk about breathtaking. I had to take a breath. There was nothing to say. I mean, Castle was, you know, in flight as I was just about to get into the introductions. And already he's Vazari down. The best thing that could have happened for Kase there was that he didn't go over for Ippon. He's still in it.
That was a shock to Kase. And now Ashiguruma went off a little bit.
He's got to find a way to settle this down. The only problem was that on his way in to the arena, and as he came up to the mat, I just felt that there wasn't enough urgency. It's difficult to say that, because someone's going to say, how urgent do you think he should have been? Should he have been running? Or no, I've seen him from the time he was a junior approach the mat. And I just thought that he was trying to come to the mat with a degree of calm, just trying to calm himself. Now is when he needs to do the calming, but coming to the mat, maybe he should have been that little bit more aggressive and punchy, and I don't think that that's his way.
Right.
You know, that's not necessarily his way. But for Skayev, who we both thought was going to launch, you know, immediately, especially with that Uchimata, that's what he did.
And there goes the Yuko Toshi attempt from Skayev.
In his kind of body language, and can you read a face? Is it really possible to read a face? And he's picked up a penalty for passivity.
You know, honestly, I think neither one of them really expected or wanted to be fighting for a bronze medal. I think both of them wanted to be in the final, but anyway, they're here. And the thing with Skayev is he is very quick with the leg and hip entry for his Uchimata, as I've ever seen. He doesn't even necessarily need two hands on the opponent to launch that Uchimata, which is what makes him quite dangerous, because before the opponent feel the Kuzushi with the hands, they are already lifted. And then Skayev will worry about the Kuzushi and finish after, it seems. You know, so all these Uchimata specialists, they have their own ways, and this is Skayev's way of startling and throwing his opponent. And Kase really hasn't settled in so far. You know, we haven't seen any of his signature Seotoshi, which is also very quick and precise.
And we're well past the halfway mark.
And so far he's been on the defensive, you know.
Well, I think I asked earlier on in another contest, name a technique, name an attack from a particular fighter. I can't remember who it was. I'd ask the same question here. What has he attacked with? When has he looked threatening or dangerous? And up to this point, he hasn't. So you never want to say too much, because it will be on air and someone will be talking about it, and they'll be asking you, what do you know well, I know that this doesn't look like the Matthias Kasse I know, but that for me is an out. You know, was there really attempt at Sumigaeshi there? You know, I'd be a little bit more severe and say the first time you came under pressure, you bailed with some Sumigaeshi. He was lucky to get away with that.
Well, now he's getting the double lapel grip to keep Skayev at bay. And Skayev doesn't want that. And immediately, Sasatsu Kumiyashi bringing down Kasse. So definitely a valid action.
Well, I hope Matthias doesn't listen to any of this. He'll never speak to me again.
Oh no.
Because I just haven't been that complimentary about it, because it's only because we want to see something from him. We know how incredibly talented a judoka he is, and that was the first time that we've seen the Seotoshi go in there. But he looks laboured coming back to the start point. There doesn't appear to be any urgency there. And if he later on said, you were a bit harsh with what you were saying, because don't you know I had a stomach ache, or don't you know I had bereavement in the family? I certainly hope not. But it looks as though there is just something weighing on him. Something is holding him back, because this isn't the normal Matthias Kasse that we see. And I'm sure Skayev would tell you, I thought it might be a little bit more difficult than that.
Well, you know, you're right, and Kasse, I know, definitely was more explosive. But still here, they're fighting for the bronze, and it can't change. Well, even in the last 18 seconds, it may not be a most likely outcome, but it is still a possibility. And look at this belt grip here, and Tomonagi. He knows the chance of him winning this one is slipping away. So we're gonna have to just hold on for the last few seconds, see how it turns out. But my bet is on Skayev. Second penalty for Skayev, and Uchimata attempt from Kasse. It's not enough time to bring back the point. And Zelim Skayev of Azerbaijan takes the first bronze medal. Respectable 5th place for Matthias Kasse. Not what he came here for, I'm sure, but still respectable. Very stylish player Skayev showed himself to be today.
This is his second medal in the European Championships.
Uchimata is definitely formidable. You can see from there, first attempt, and then the second attempt. Really strong lift. First one, Matthias escaped. Second one, just completely got taken forward and got spun around, and he was lucky it wasn't Ippon. Didn't even get the grip with the second hand. The second hand just held on to the wrist, and that was enough to generate the control on the arms and the rotation. It's definitely something he has practiced many times, you can see, using it at the highest level.